Hey, welcome back, fam. So, a little more on jealousy because I was kind of limited, right? Attachment styles. I talked about this in the prior video, right? When you have that anxious attachment style, you require and have to have more intimacy and validation in your relationship. And it's higher too, right? It's a fear of losing someone, but it's at almost the highest level, right? And I don't know if you've ever been in a situation like that or a relationship like that, but it's extremely exhausting. It's mentally draining on you because it feels like you always have to, like, you always have to put on a performance. And when you're in a relationship, you shouldn't have to perform at all. You're supposed to be authentic. You're supposed to be yourself. That's what makes a relationship and a connection worthwhile, because you're not having to put on a show, right? It's like those people when you meet a girl, right? Or if you're a girl and you meet a guy, you dress a certain way, you act a certain way, you talk a certain way. And then as you get deeper into the relationship, maybe you move in together, maybe you start living together and what have you, these things slowly start to change, right? Because in the beginning, it was a performance, it was a show. But if you just are yourself the whole time, you won't have to worry about none of that stuff, right? Anyways, that's one. Self-esteem. Self-esteem is a huge factor, and it's probably like the most common because you have that feeling that you're not enough, or you're not worth that other partner's time and what have you. But the reason that you established your connection and you met up with the person was because something they like, something you like, and you hit it off. You made a connection, right? So to have that fear, I'd like to say that it's common, like, to have it, but for a good reason, because you're like, oh, I don't want this other person to come along and do this and do that. But you have to stay focused and you have to keep the trust, because if not, it's not gonna, the relationship is just not gonna last, like, because it's built on that. You understand? It's built on the trust and the integrity and everything else that comes with it, right? So you gotta let that person be, let your partner be. You know what I'm saying? If you like what I'm saying, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. There's more to come.